and encourage them in their solemn endeavor. If you agree, please say, "We do."
We do.
And to the witnesses and honored guests here today, I ask the same question. Do you offer your blessing for their marriage, promising to support them, understand them, and encourage them in their solemn endeavor? If you agree, please say, "We do."
We do.
Now I present Brian Powers with reading number 2.
Union by Robert Holcomb. You've known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point in your life. At some point, you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, indeed, you've been making promises and agreements and informed pledges. All those conversations that were held riding in the car, over a meal, or during long walks. All those sentences that began with "when we're married" and continued with "I will," "you will," and "we will." Those late night talks that included someday and somehow, maybe. And all those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All these common things and more, while the real process of the wedding. The symbolic vows that you are about to make, and the way of saying to one another, "You know all those things we promised and hoped and dreamed." Well, I meant it all, every word. Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you've been many things to each other: acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, dancing partner, and even teacher. You've learned much from one another. Now you shall say a few words to take you across the threshold of life, and things will never quite be the same between you. For after these vows, you shall say to the world, "This is my husband, this is my wife."
Thank you, Brian, for that next reading. Timothy and Emily will now recite their own vows that they have each written, I think, this morning.
Let's start. Everyone can hear me, right? Any witnesses? So I didn't write anything, mainly because I'm procrastinating on just this. But it kind of has a point, because I wanted to promise to you, just like I'm doing this, that I promise to be spontaneous, always. Shoot from the hip, off the cuff. I'm always going to keep it interesting. I promise to be there for you, and as we change, I'll change. I promise to be there for you. Make sure I'm the best dad you must ever be. My job is to give you every opportunity, and I promise to do that always. I'll be with you forever. I'll be your grandest dad. I love you. And I'm yours.
I didn't give you that permission yet.
I'm not as spontaneous, so I had to write mine. Obviously in the hotel, so I did it today. Tim, I fell in love with you when you fell in love with Bree. It takes a special man to step into a family to play the role as dad. We are truly blessed to have you as a role model to our daughter. Your love for her and me is enough to last a lifetime. You love me even though you say I'm as hot as the sun when I sleep. You love my obsession with Pinterest and showing a new pin every 5 seconds. You never complain when my alarm goes off at 3:45, and you chose to support my Army career and follow me across the globe. I know with you at the home front, I have absolutely nothing to worry about. I will support your dreams throughout life, even if it's to further your career in right fields. I look forward to many wonderful years together as a family. I love you to the moon and back, Francis.
Emily, please take Timothy's ring and place it on his finger. Do you, Emily, accept this man, Timothy, as your husband, joining with him today in matrimony, offering your friendship and loving care, honoring his growth and freedom as well as your own, cherishing and respecting him, loving and embracing him in times of adversity and times of joy? If so, answer now, I do. Emily, please repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I be wed.
Take it as a sign of my everlasting and unconditional love.
Take it as a sign of my everlasting and unconditional love.
With all that I am and all that I have.
With all that I am and all that I have.
From this day forward as your wife.
From this day forward as your wife.
accept this woman, Emily, as your wife, joining with her today in matrimony, offering your friendship and loving care, honoring her growth and freedom as well as your own, cherishing and respecting her, loving and embracing her in times of adversity and joy? If so, answer now, I do. Timothy, please repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
Take this as a sign of my everlasting and unconditional love.
Take this as a sign of my everlasting and unconditional love.
With all that I am and all that I have.
With all that I am and all that I have.
From this day forward as your husband.
This day forward as your husband.
Love freely given has no giver and no receiver. You are each the giver and the receiver. The wedding ring is a simple, invisible form of the unbroken circle of your love, so that wherever you go, you may always return to your shared life together. May these rings always call to mind the power of your love. Emily, Timothy, in the presence of your family and friends who have joined you to share this moment of joy, you have declared your deep love and affection for each other. You have stated your wish to live together, always open to a deeper, richer friendship and partnership. You have formed your own union based on respect and honor. Therefore, it is my joyful responsibility to officially acknowledge your union as husband and wife. Now, you may seal the marriage with a kiss. Hell yeah! Somebody get a glass of one another kiss.
That was pretty
Give your
Bogart.
mom another kiss.
That was pretty Bogart.
May the glory which rests upon all who love you bless you and keep you, fill you with happiness and a gracious spirit. Despite all changes of fortune and in time, may that which is noble, lovely, and true remain abundantly in your hearts, giving you strength for all that lies ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to present to you for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Emily and Timothy Green.